Hello everyone, welcome to Preterist Papers. My name is Patricia and this is the 7th discussion in our series. The title of this paper is Already But Not Yet. You can find this 2-page printable fact sheet on our website, preteristpapers.com. This title may sound somewhat abstruse, but for students of the Bible it's important to have familiarity with this concept to understand the New Testament. As always, we are quoting isolated verses and verse fragments, but we encourage readers to read all text in context. We sometimes see what appear to be contradictions in the New Testament, where something is said to be present and later said to be future. For example, take a look at number 4, where Paul tells the Romans that they have already been adopted into God's family, and then states later in the same letter to the Romans that, quote, we wait eagerly for our adoption to sonship, unquote. These are what theologians have identified as already but not yet passages. They illustrate that the bringing in of the new covenant age was a process that lasted approximately 40 years, from about AD 30 to 70. That is a generation just as Jesus prophesied. When we understand this concept and understand that the whole of the New Testament was written during this time, it will add much more clarity to our Bible study. How do we know the New Testament was written in that time frame? We know because none of the New Testament writers show any awareness of the Jewish-Roman War that radically changed Palestine and completely reconfigured the religious landscape, putting a stop to the persecution of Christians by Jews. The war was a time of unprecedented upheaval, and there is not a hint that the war was current or past in New Testament books. It was, however, without a doubt, stated to be impending or imminent in the New Testament writings. We can expect to find the already but not yet process in all the end times concepts of the New Testament listed on this document: kingdom, adoption, salvation, resurrection, harvest, and so on. In these studies, we are seeking to be completely consistent in our interpretation of the Bible. Christians universally believe that we are living in the new covenant age, but do not notice that their belief in the future fulfillment of scriptures contradict the clear teachings of Jesus. He said that the whole of the law and prophets had to be fulfilled before the Mosaic law passed away. He said, quote, think not that I have come to abolish the law and the prophets. I have come not to abolish them, but to fulfill them. For truly I say to you, not an iota, not a dot will pass from the law until all is accomplished. Unquote. That's Matthew 5:17. The Old Covenant had to be completely fulfilled, to be done away with, and replaced with the New Covenant. The destruction of the temple in AD 70 signaled not only the end of the Old Covenant, but also the realization of the full spiritual kingdom of God and God's dwelling with men. Those who believe in a future second coming with the concomitant war, temple destruction, and so on, may need to question whether they, along with many Christian denominations, have misunderstood the manner and or nature of the coming of the Son of Man. There are many excellent Bible teachers who teach this error, but it is our job as Christians to test all things, regardless of a teacher's otherwise excellent work. As with all these papers, a thorough familiarity with documents 1 and 2 in this series is highly recommended. Thank you for listening, and we hope you will join us in the next video. Shalom.